Arsenal do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. Arsenal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Ivory Coast, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. It's a promising position. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Rashford. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He is through here. And the finish! In he goes again. Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now this could be a chance. Goes looking wide. Ndor. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Nice looking ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Hakimi. Baresi. That has ended up in no man's land. Ndor. He's on it, can he get away?
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Ivory Coast really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
And here's Rashford. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Pedri. And here's Rashford. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that was vital. Ndor. And it's Musiala. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He's got a... Vinicius Junior! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision, nor his decision-making.
Vinicius Junior gets across and deals with it. Shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Ndor.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now Tour. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Well read, nice interception. Undor. Nicely weighted ball. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Xavi Alonso. Adams. Referee's given a throw. Adams. Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's gone direct here. That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's Rashford! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Quality ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super ball. Undor. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Musiala. And it's Undor. Can he get onto this? Corner given. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Maradona, and he's managed to get free. Here comes the... climbs up big! They've scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Swings in across, terrific header! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fired deep. Vinicius Junior! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Coming on the field is...
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Hakimi, Ivory Coast looking to pass their way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the keeper beats it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior, here's onto this. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Roberto Carlos. And the ball, and he's following up! And he was alert to it. Danger averted for now. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, smashing header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Number 38.
Arsenal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
Now it's Kimmich. He has found the way through. Shoots! He has done it! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Pedri. Xavi Alonso. Pedri.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There will be 4 extra minutes. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Aimed beyond the defence. Musiala. Now it's De Bruyne. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Arsenal come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Deep cross. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Any attack containing Raúl is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team, but Raúl is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Pass somewhat off target. Tries from a long way out. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nicely weighted ball. Gets into some space. And he's in on charge for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Raúl goes on a run down the left wing. Could try cutting inside. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. He gets big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Crosses it, he's got it all! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be up.
That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Good play on the left-hand side here. That has not gone well. Ambitious ball here. And River Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cross to the back post. And he's managed to get rid. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He's looking wide. Now the cross, climbs up big! No, not the best of headers. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Raul engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Jorginho did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Looking for options for movement. Could be danger here. Undor. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kane! He scores! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Arsenal get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I want to focus on this guy, Jamal Musiala. Born in Germany, raised in England. He was courted by both nations, of course, until he chose to represent Germany at senior level. I would say he's probably a natural 10 with a very quick turn of pace. And one side's gain really was one side's loss.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And Dor, out towards the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source. Kimmich.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Kimmich might just make this. And it's Kimmich. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Oh, good take in a good area. Kimmich gets a cross in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Camavinga gets good distance on it. Out to the right. And that's aimed into the middle. That is ended up in no man. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And one more try! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish.
Arsenal are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Dor. Now he's got space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. Delivers the ball. Defending of the desperate variety. He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Hangs one in. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. Madwicking tries making a foray down the right. 15 minutes till half-time. And he was quick to react. Spread neatly. Madueke.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Howson calmly anticipates. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pacho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Howson. Half-time getting close now. Madueke. He's found the way through. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. That's good play. He's gone for goal! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. The most accurate pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. Kimmich. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Drill, shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There's the header. Oh, good stop by the keeper. Just off target. Arsenal have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That's good running with the ball.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. That's going in strongly.
Referee's given a throw. Arsenal finding their passes. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the run. Nicely worked. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. It's a pretty loose pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's on it. Can he get away? Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Pacho gets rid without sophistication. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, Kane! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's a throw. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Kimmich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's going to go a long way. De Bruyne. Greenwood puts his foot on the gas. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Cherki has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Messi. And it's Kimmich. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
De Bruyne. And the shot. Can he finish? It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. It's a good run down the right. Madueke.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Messi does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Kane! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Into the last 5 minutes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Now, can they get him away? In towards the back stick. Terrific header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Incoming delivery. Bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Messi. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Indoor. And it's made its way to him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Takahara. Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's an imaginative pass. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Kimmich. Now, can they get him away?
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
That has ended up in no man's land. De Ligt. Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good ball, good take. Cleared without complication. Takahara. Now it's De Bruyne. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Takahara is on to Takahara! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! First blood drawn. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's in on goal! And a chance! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Takahara. Undor. Strong running down that left flank. Looking to play him in. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Now that's well seen too. Conte stood up well to him there. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for options for movement. That's a shade optimistic. Takahara has found the net here, of course. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Musiala can get it clear. Undor. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And De Bruyne! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Musiala cuts it out. And this is Kane. That's a cute ball. And that could... And it's Kane! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure.
And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again then. And it's De Bruyne.
That's good play from him.
De Bruyne! Oh, denied brilliantly.
De Bruyne really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. Oh, that was vital. Beckenbauer is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Kane. Now it's Kimmich. He's a sharp little ball here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. That has not gone well. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Aims beyond the defence. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Good read, needed to be. Forward it goes. And this is Kane. That is good alertness. Denilson.
The attendance for this match
well played, well sorted out.
332.
Just about up to the hour now. Tries from a long way out. It's a loose ball. He slings it in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ball driven towards the far post. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kimmich clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7, De Bruyne. Substitution.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That ball looks a good one. Oh, what a climb! And for a moment, time stood still. Undor. Looking for the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 38.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That has been cut short. Nakamura. Undor. Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he was quick to react. Now it's De Bruyne. Kimmich has it out wide and in space.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's definitely not his best. Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! It's there! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 11, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Galatasaray.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Kimmich, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Flashes a diving header! He will be livid with himself. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Rashford. Now that's well seen too. Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's been taken short. Flings in across. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Undor gets a good foot in there. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Pedri, and it's Beckham.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Rice.
Galatasaray really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Beckenbauer tries making a foray down the right. Beckham is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he was given...
It's Rashford! Great vision. And this is Kane. Nicely spread. And that was asking just too much of him. Kimmich. That has not gone well. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckham. Pedri. That's been cut out, well played. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. That's a sharp pass. James gets over and intercepts. The pass has gone astray. And he's gone searching crossfield. Can he get it through? That is ended up in no man's land. Undor threads one in. Kimmich. Now it's Kimmich.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. He has a look up. It's Pedri.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Kimmich. And it's Beckham. He's looking wide. Pass is just off target. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Rashford. Opts for safety. Oh, cracking ball. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably...
And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rice has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now who's going to be first to this? Ambitious ball here. Indoor just eases him off the ball. Shifted it to the flank. Now, can they get him away? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kane tries to pass it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Undor.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Kane.
The attendance for
Kane
this match
really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Header! And he's kept it out. And again. And that's been won straight back. Tries a shot! Arsenal left themselves pretty well unguarded there, but they are still alive.
Oh, the manager might turn blue here any second. He's probably sounding it right now.
Kimmich. Undor.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. And it's James. It's played through for him. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's in plenty of space here. Good read, needed to be. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a good run down the right. He's looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne. Chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 22, number 38.
A case now of complete control.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Number 11, Messi.
Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. York. He's through, now is he in? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rashford receives it in a wide position.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Not the most accurate pass. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's gone for goal! Racing over the bar.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Beckham finds himself offside. So that's it, it is all over. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bebeto. Out towards the flank. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Spread neatly. Oh, it's come loose. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two. Undor. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he cuts out the supply. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a cute ball. And this is Forlan. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. Undor. Great vision. Great chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Strong running down that left flank. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Oh, good-looking ball. Kane might just make this. Bebeto! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's trying to hit the front line here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. But that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Gets into some space. And he climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's a decent ball. Van der Ven. Now he's off and running. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sacramento clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
A corner it is then. Muslera gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Davids. Pass is just off target. Van Dijk cuts it out. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside.
Two added minutes
We
has
are
been
into
indicated.
stoppage time. Indoor. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to get it clear. Bebeto. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time
Just a quick
at
request
1-1.
today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
So once again, we're underway.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Produces a cross. Howson gets it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Quality ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And now they can clear their lines. Jorginho. That's a little off target. The ball has bounced loose now.
Oh, great feat, that.
Threads one in. Ndor knocks it out wide. Aims beyond the defence. Here comes the cross. He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And that has sent him sprawling. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. Ndor. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Kane. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's an errant pass. And he gets rid in a hurry. Elects to cross. Keeper's dealt with that. And he can clear it away.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
And Dijk gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. Cleared away. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post. Hangs in and again. They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 22, coming on to
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Musiala makes the interception. Kane, spread out to the left. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Hangs one in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Kimmich.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bebeto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Undor. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Fuller!